Hello?
Yes, hello. Can I speak to Mr. Edward O'Sullivan?
Hold on 1 second now.
Excuse me?
Hello, yes?
Could I speak to Mr. Edward O'Sullivan, please?
Here, yes, speaking.
Mr. O'Sullivan, Gerald Hogan of Gerald Hogan and Co. Solicitors in Patrick Street in Cork. I'm ringing to inquire about an incident that happened, allegedly happened, I should say, between yourself and a number of farm animals on the road circa 3 weeks ago.
Yeah?
I am representing Mr. Keith Kelly, a local farmer in the area and keeper of same said animals, who takes issue with the fact that your car struck his animals, doing injury to 2 of them and serious injury to 1 of them.
No, hold on a minute.
Yes?
I was going up to work that morning, right? There were 2 going up the road that morning.
Right.
And I came around the bend and there were cattle out in the road, right? There was no sign of sweet all that.
Yes, but the cattle were attended, you see.
No, listen now, I want you there, no boss. And I'll tell you, come here, want you. Do you know, I don't know, no way.
Go on.
Hello?
Yes, go on, yes.
I tell you now.
I might remind you now we intend to go to a courtroom with this, not a barracks.
You can go to court anywhere you like, I tell you that, no for nothing.
Go on then, tell me.
That's wrong me, that morning.
No, hang on a sec, you can't come flying around the corner at 50, 60 miles an hour.
I was not flying around the corner, listen, I want you. You can't have cattle outside in the road too, at a quarter to 8 in the morning, and there was no one at the back of the front of them. Do you know what I'm...
I know, but the cattle were attended and pursuant to subsection 22 of the Road Traffic Act 1928.
I don't give a about the subject though, or any that but I tell you one thing, for nothing. You can tell your, whatever his name is, he's at the Grenadier light, and my car was in shit over his cows, and all this.
But where do we go from here? So, I mean,
you can go, I tell you now, where you can go and us, alright, my friend. I'd wear him off the road, the dusty bastard, nearly killed me stoned. I wouldn't mind if I was going fast now, like.
I'd say you were speeding. Sure, you carried one of the cows 50, 60 yards down the road.
Oh, you liar, you. I never...
Allegedly?
Allegedly, oh, yeah. I think 60 or 70 yards down. I was braking my car. The brakes went on the car, and I gave one cow a tip across the top of his head, and 60 yards down the road.
Well, look, I tell you now, we can come to some accommodation here because there's no real need for us to go to court if you'll just pay up for the cow.
I will, my Listen, I tell you now, my friend, I'll meet you in court anywhere you want to. I'll meet you, but I'm paying no one. My car's in over these cows, and there was no one that there was no sign that of all that.
But apparently it's only a '93 Nissan Sunny. I mean, it's
Excuse me, nobody give a with my bread and butt.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a BMW or anything like.
This vehicle wants if to the bicycle. To my car. I taxed and insured. I just quite entitled to be on the road, my friend.
But were you driving with due care and consideration for
other
road users?
I was driving due care, so these cattle came out in the road, the whole road, and there was 2 more cars came behind me, and they broke very severe.
But they didn't hit you, so how did you hit the cattle?
No. There was no one behind at the bend of the road. And there should be 50 or 60 yards back and front of the cows, okay?
All right, okay.
Yeah.
So where do we go? Can we settle up for a few bob, or?
I'd be paying no one, my friend. If there's anyone being paid, my car should be paid for. I had to go away and buy stuff for my car.
But sure, he had to go away and buy a new cow.
He had to go away and buy a new cow. I tell you one thing in a minute. I know where he lives, and I'll tell you one thing. I'll give it to him fairly soft and sweet, I'll tell you that.
I'm only trying to mediate in this situation and try and find a happy medium.
Mediate away, no, my friend. I'll tell you one thing. I'd be paying no one anyway. I can assure you that.
Look, we'll settle on 500.
£500 each. I paid for my car €250, second-hand stuff and then.
Okay, and my client paid 750 for a cow, so if you give us 250, we call it quits.
Oh, you don't?
There's no need to get so mad.
No, would you blame me? You could for £500 for a cow. There was all about my car.
You're very easily wound up, you know.
Huh?
You're very easily wound up.
I am, yeah. How do you mean?
I say you're very easily wound up.
Oh, yeah, would you game, yeah? If you got a phone call and ask you for a price of a cow. That made has a fucking pain in my head.
I can understand, and I'm sorry for that.
He'd be getting off £500 from me, or euros, whatever you call it.
Yeah, well, I can understand that, but it wasn't him that put me up to this at all. It was your son, Edward.
Oh, Christ. Oh, Lord, Mick Mulcahy.
How are you doing, sir?
Oh, God. Oh.
You have me shaking here.
Said it.
You have me shaking here. It was Paul McAuliffe. Do you know him?
I do.
And your son, Edward.
Paul McAuliffe after winding up in Edward.
He said, I'd really love you to wind up my buddy's father, if you can, please. He's very highly strung, and it will be the easiest wind-up you ever do.
I'll absolutely kill him. All right, so...
Where are you living, Eddie? Castle Magna in North Cork, is it? Near Mallow. And all this happened... we won't say where it happened, anyway.
By Jesus, I will get him back all right in a minute.
Good sport, Eddie. Thanks a million.
All right.
Good luck. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.